Anyway, want to get to hockey?
Yeah, man. So the Leafs play their first game since December 14th. The Ottawa Senators also had not played in the last 2 weeks. So really was looking forward to this slobber knocker. Like, I just thought this was going to be a sloppy fucking just slop fest all over the place. And for one team it was, and for the other team, I guess not so much. The Leafs, I mean, I'm glad it was against the Senators because, well, I mean, Jesus, Ottawa, man. Like, anyway, so yeah, what did you think going into this? Like, how did you think it was going to play out? What did you think of the game?
Well, I was exactly like you. I thought it was going to be a just so sloppy. They hadn't played in a while. I thought it would be high scoring. I didn't realize only one team would be doing all the scoring. I thought Campbell might be a little shaky. He was in COVID protocol. I don't know what the rules are, but I don't think you can skate or come to the rink, right?
No, you can't.
So that's got to be tough, especially for a goalie to not get the feel. But Campbell, really, he didn't really have anything. He didn't have a tough night.
No, he didn't. So the shots ended up being, dude, almost outshot, almost double. Like the Leafs had 40 shots on net. The Senators registered 23 shots on net. They almost doubled them up on shots, man.
I think they had 4 in the first period.
The Sens? Yeah. I think you're right.
Which is just ridiculous, especially there's no excuse for that when you've been off for 2 weeks. Like, you're well rested.
Agreed. A lot of power plays in this game. That's the one thing I didn't like about this for the Leafs. 1 for 6 on the power play, and the goal came from the second unit, but not going to really nitpick a 6-0 fucking thumping of the Ottawa Senators. And let me just say this before I get into some of the goals and the stats here. Like, there's nothing I love more than this. Like, there is nothing I love more than this.
You hate the Ottawa Senators.
I despise the Ottawa Senators. Like, the Sens come to town, the Leafs just fucking pump them 6-0. Yeah, that's like.
So, like, what was it like for you when the Leafs were really shit? And I don't know if you remember, Ottawa would just thump them.
Oh,
this is when they weren't making the playoffs. Like, I think one game they beat them 9-2 or something like that, or 7-2. They
terrible.
They killed them.
Yeah.
How was that for you at that time?
Not fun. But I kind of just gave up on it because it was like,
it didn't bother you because you knew the Leafs suck so
bad. That's right. Different story now because, like, they're good and they're supposed to be good and they're supposed to be winning. You're not supposed to be losing to Ottawa.
So if Ottawa beat them 6-0, you'd be like, what the hell? You'd be living.
Of course. And even like going back to the days when, like, the Tucker days and the Roberts and Cujo and all that stuff, like when we just like Ottawa was always favored to beat the Leafs, and just on all the Sens fans, like, oh, the Leafs, like, and then the Leafs fucking used to pump them every time. Right. Like, I just love that.
There was some close series, but they won it.
Oh, could have gone either way, probably every series, but the Leafs always, like, they got it done. This team could use a little of that. But anyway, yeah. So there's nothing I love more than this. Like, seeing the Leafs just fucking pump the Sens. I absolutely love that. So 6-0 final. But dude, like, just some interesting things happen in this game. Like, fucking Justin Hall takes Sandin's. So basically everybody played. I think Muzzin was the only regular that did not play. And Nick Ritchie, healthy scratch for the first time all season. So they're finally healthy up front. Sheldon Keefe says, sorry, Big Nick, take a seat, bud. What'd you think of that one?
I thought it was the right move.
Engvall.
If you've listened to this podcast, it'd be no surprise that the tip in, we always said that. How many times did we talk about projecting the lineup when all the forwards are healthy? And every time we basically got down to Nick Ritchie should be the guy out, but we didn't think they would take him out. They're like, they won't because somebody loves him, but he did it. Keefe was like, no.
I'm very surprised. Like, obviously with Mikheyev back and Engvall's speed, like, here's the thing. Nick Ritchie, out of all those forwards that dressed last night, Nick Ritchie's not as good a skater as any one of them. Right? And I just think Keefe and Dubas are so, which is kind of weird why they even signed him in the first place. But I just think Keefe and Dubas are so high on the being able to skate, and Ritchie just does not really fit that mold. So I don't know, but I kind of was surprised, man. I kind of thought like it would be Engvall I thought it would be Engvall. Actually, that's what I thought.
And I think every time we did that prediction, we always came down to the same thing. We were always like, it should be Nick Ritchie, but it's probably going to be Pierre Engvall, right? But he kept Engvall in. And Engvall, I'm not an Engvall fan. He does some good things, but I think
you're not a Ritchie fan.
But I'm not a
right?
Nick Ritchie fan. And if push came to shove, Engvall's played better this year. Every forward has played better this year than Nick Ritchie, and he deserved to be the healthy scratch. He was the healthy scratch. I don't know what you're going to do with them. I have no idea. They're over the cap.
Yeah.
I know they have cap space because of injuries or
and the taxi squad now there's some flexibility there a little bit, right?
Magnum didn't play last night. He's
COVID. So it ended up going up to 15. So we can pretty much like smooth sailing from here on out for the Leafs if we can get this fucking thing going again, because 75% of the fucking players had COVID within 2 weeks. All of them, the whole fucking team.
Yeah, and now they don't need to be tested again until for 90 days. So they're good.
Dude, there's like 5 guys that didn't get it. Marner, Matthews, and Matthews had it previously. Marner, Matthews, Bunting, Cache. I'm forgetting somebody, but Hall, I think. Justin Hall.
Yeah, it might have been Hall.
And so basically, like, it ripped through them. They're good for the next 3 months. So I don't know. Anyway, okay. So
anyway, Leafs win 6-0.
Leafs win 6-0, but this is crazy, man. Like,
easy win.
About, quarter of the way. I don't know. Like, I think it was the 14-minute mark or so of the third period. A lot of penalties in this game. Like I said, like the Leafs were 1 for 6 on the power play, but Ottawa 0 for 3 on the power play. Leafs score 2 shorthanded goals on one penalty kill.
Yeah, on one penalty kill. Dude, like within a minute.
And honestly, we'll get to Mikheyev later because I want to talk about him. I thought he looked dynamite. Ilya Mikheyev. Okay, look, just flying out there, absolutely fucking flying.
He's always flying, man. He's always flying. But what have we always said? Can't finish. If he can do this,
I know.
He's always going to get breakaways. He's always going to be a step ahead. If he can finally put the puck in the net, holy shit, you got to steal.
So they were killing a penalty, and Brody made a nice play down low in their own end, got the puck to Camp. They had a 2-on-1. Here comes nose plugs coming up the ice. Justin Hall, after taking Rasmus Sandin's skate right in the fucking chops. Man, blood all over the place. What does Justin Hall say? No, just give me the puck, bud. I'm going to rip it right home. Pops it home for a shorthanded goal. Hall's first of the season.
Yeah.
Justin Hall will get
and
back into him.
If we can be perfectly honest, almost every NHL goalie would have stopped that shot.
Oh,
he 100%. Shot it right at Matt Murray.
No, I know. It went right through him.
He didn't go looking for 5-hole or top shelf. Like, he got that and just shot it at the net, right at the goalie, and it went in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
love to see that. Justin Hall, our boy.
Way to go.
Out of the doghouse. Halsey back in it.
See, you hit the showers a few times.
I know.
Get some nose plugs.
New year, fresh, ready to go. So groin's looking good. I like that.
Hottest Leaf scorer in 2022. Justin Hall and William Nylander.
So on the same fucking penalty kill, man, Brody makes another fucking nice play. Kind of gets
Brody had a game.
Yeah, Brody was great. Get to him a bit later too. But Brody, and I think he gets it to Kerfoot, and then Mikheyev just kind of makes his own fucking breakaway, partial break, but you could see that he was going to blow past the Ottawa defenseman, and he did, and he fucking roofed it on Murray again, and another not great goal. And it's 2-0 with 2 shorties on the same fucking penalty kill. I'm like, what is this, man? Justin Hall and Ilya Mikheyev get the 2 fucking shorties? What?
Yeah. 2 guys you want to see get going.
Both goals created by TJ Brody. Yeah, we'll get to Brody in a bit.
Oh, he had a game. He had a game, man.
And then speaking of that, we go to the second period. Brody says, okay, enough of the assist. I'm going to fucking wrap one in myself. Wrap around, pops it home, 3-0 Leafs.
Turns into fucking Phil Esposito and
Holy
just
fuck.
Does the backhand wraparound. It was Brody. And did you see his defensive play where he stretched himself out and just kept on sliding and the guy couldn't do anything?
Yeah. He whale of a game, fucking TJ Brody. Unbelievable.
Both ends of the ice. He was like the best player on the ice.
His best game as a Leaf, I would say. Like, he's
now it came against an Ottawa team that played like shit, but we'll take it.
Promising sign for Brody, man. Fuck, dude. And then we go to the third, it was 3-0, and then just fucking floodgates open. Nylander ends up scoring his 14th. Mikheyev gets they were 0 for 5 on the power play. So when they got their 6th power play late in the 3rd, Keefe started the 2nd power play unit, and they scored like right away. Mikheyev, right?
Yeah, the old Jason Spezza slap shot off the side of the net, slid it over to Mikheyev, wide open net. Like, I mean, wide open net. Matt Murray, I don't know where the hell he was.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. So, and then Nylander. So good to see Mikheyev get a couple. Mikheyev looked fucking awesome. He looked awesome.
His speed, he has not lost his step. Like, the amount of time he hasn't played,
dude,
he's still the fastest guy on the ice.
Had a good training camp. Breaks his fucking thumb in the last preseason game. Misses.
You mean groin?
Yeah, that's right. Pulled his fucking groin. Missed October, November. Came back in December. Played that Edmonton game, I believe, and then COVID 2 weeks back on.
Got Omicron groin COVID.
Like, jeez, the guy comes back for one game, then the COVID pause.
Gets COVID.
Like, fuck, man. But he looked fucking great. So I don't know if it's just like he's fresh. He should be fresh as a fucking daisy, but. Dude,
yeah, but you would think like maybe his skating would be a little slow, or he'd be a step behind. But
not even close.
There were a couple times. Well, on his first goal, I mean, he took one stride, and the Ottawa defenseman was basically like, "Yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm not even trying."
So, we'll get back to McKee. So just to put a bow tie on the game. So Campbell gets a 23 save shutout. Leafs win 6-0. Nylander 2 goals. Mikheyev 2 goals. Brody and Justin Hall. And we got Edmonton coming in on Wednesday. And then we'll see what's up with the schedule after that. They're going on a roadie in the States for 4 games. So get back to maybe some kind of normalcy heading into this week, maybe, kind of. By the end of the week, like come Saturday.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, maybe. Fuck.
Hey everyone, Dale here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. While you're here, why don't you take a look around at some of our other videos? And if you want to listen to the audio version of our podcast, we are available on all podcast platforms. You can check in the description below. And if you want to support the podcast, you can do so by going to our Patreon page, and you can find a link to that as well. The Tip In Maple Leafs Podcast.